Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Justine Flower, and in this video I'll be showing you how to use the Microsoft add-in called WordTalk. For many people who have difficulty reading text, using text-to-speech functions are often very useful as it allows the reader to listen and focus to what the information is telling them. WordTalk has a really good feature where it synchronizes the words as they're with the speech. So as the words are being spoken, the highlight on screen will highlight that word. However, a quick note of caution here. For some people, this is an excellent way of increasing their sight words, and those refer to the words that we remember automatically and can instantly recognize without having to work them out letter by letter. And an example of this is our names. When we see our name, we don't have to work it out, we just know what that means. However, for some people, to watch highlighted text at the same time as trying to listen to it being read aloud completely bombards the senses, and therefore they don't end up with benefiting from the audio or the highlighting of the text. So just bear this in mind, and you need to take this on a case-to-case sort of way of looking at whether it's going to be benefit to the person who's using it. So once WordTalk has been installed, and you install that from, if you go into Google and you write WordTalk in there, it will come up as the first search find, and on there you just need to make sure that you are installing the correct version, which is the same version as the Microsoft Word version that you are running on your computer. And there should be another video to show you how to find out which Microsoft Word version you have on your computer that you can look at. Once it's been installed, then you will see it appear, and I shall show you here, across the ribbon at the top, and the tabs at the top, under the add-ins. So we go to the add-ins, and you can see here the toolbar, and I'll explain what they are used for now. So as you can see, there's a number of buttons at the top, and as you hover over them, it will tell you what that button is for. So I hover over it, and it says to speak from the cursor. So I'm going to place my cursor, and I will let you listen to what this sounds like.
For many people who have difficulty reading text, using the text-to-speech function is very useful as it allows the reader or listener to focus just on what the information or story is telling them. WordTalk also synchronizes word highlighting.
So you see here I've used the other button, which is to stop speaking. Now there's some buttons in between. So this one is for reading from the cursor. This one is for reading the paragraph, to read the sentence, and to read the word. Now this next button is to read the highlighted section. So if there's a certain piece of the Word document that you want read aloud, you can just highlight it and use this button. Now the next button is your configure button, and configure just means to change the settings. So if we click on the spanner, it opens up a new window. Once the new window opens up, there are 4 different tabs in there that you can use. So this one is to choose different voices. So if you have more than one voice on your computer, and I do because I run other software and I've purchased some voices, I can then choose here from the voices that I've got on my computer which one I will listen to. And the one that you heard earlier in this video is Microsoft Anna, and she is built in to Microsoft Word. So I can speed up how quickly it reads to me, and I can change the volume. I can also change the colour of the highlight. Now, keys refers to whether or not you want to use shortcut keys. And that means on the right hand side here, we have a list of the shortcut keys that you can use instead of using the buttons up here on the toolbar. And lastly, on the options, this is very useful for when you're writing or typing things out, because it will echo the letter, it can echo the word or the sentence, or you can use this to choose to speak on a double click or to check to spell check on a right click. So you can choose those options as faster ways of doing things, but the echoing of the words and the sentences can be really good to check you have written exactly what you thought you had. So I'm going to just press OK to these at the moment and carry on going through the toolbar. Now here we have the ability to save the text as a sound file, and you can click on this icon. It will open another window which enables you to save text as a WAV or an MP3 file. And we should look at this in more depth in another video, but I will just demonstrate what that looks like. Okay. The next button is to load settings if you have saved specific settings. And then the next to last one is spelling. So this will help you with your spellings. I'm going to show you what it looks like, but again, we're going to look at this more in depth and how to use it in another video. So if I click on this, this is actually showing me where my cursor was, the word, and it's telling me that it's spelt correctly. And we'll go into that in more detail later. And lastly is the help option. If you need help with any of these things or want more information or want to go over it, you can use the help button to do that. So I'd like to thank you very much for watching this video, and hopefully I'll see you watching some other videos soon. Goodbye.
You have been listening to Ask an Expert at parentchampions.org.uk. Parent Champions is an initiative set up by the Dyslexia SBLD Trust to support parents and carers of children with dyslexia and other specific learning difficulties. Parentchampions.org.uk is packed full of lots of practical resources, as well as a wide range of expert advice, including 5 short films with top tips on reading, writing, spelling, organisation and memory. We've also published a booklet, Understanding Dyslexia, for you to share with your family. You can join our national team of Parent Champions at www.parentchampions.org.uk. We are also on Facebook and Twitter, where you can share ideas, get support and be in touch with Parent Champions across the UK, and air your views on any issue that's important to you.